Fresh cases of the coronavirus are reported from Dimapur and Kohima, taking the state's tally close to 2,500 mark. Nagaland's tally of COVID-19 cases are compounded by the surge of positive cases from among the armed force personnel. Over 40% of the cases are from the military, says the Health and Family Welfare Department. And COVID-19 recovery rate reaches 67.19% in the country. A total of 51,706 people affected with the virus recover in a single day. Well, those were the headlines. Hello and welcome once again to this news broadcast from News and Trends. We begin this bulletin by taking a look at the COVID-19 update from the state. Nagaland today recorded 94 new cases of COVID-19 with fresh cases reported from the two worst hit districts, Dimapur and Kohima. Informing this in a tweet this afternoon, State's Health and Family Welfare Minister Espangi Pom said the 94 cases were from the 455 samples tested. 89 were reported from Dimapur and 5 from Kohima. The minister also informed that necessary contact tracing have been activated and all primary contacts are under self-isolation. Earlier, the minister had tweeted that the 5 cases were from Mon. However, he tweeted to inform about the error and retweeted to inform that the 5 cases, as reported earlier as from Mon, should be read as Kohima and not as rendered. Now, among the districts, Dimapur is still the worst hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. The surge in the cases has been mostly attributed to the armed forces and some from the quarantine centers and traced contacts as well as frontline workers. According to the Department of Health and Family Welfare, till yesterday, the armed forces constituted 42% of the state's total confirmed cases. 43% were from the returnees, 7% each from frontline workers and traced contacts, and others at 1%. It may be mentioned that the last special train carrying stranded Naga citizens reached Dimapur on July 9, after which not many citizens have returned to the state. The recent surge in COVID-19 cases in the state is due to the increase in the number of cases from security forces as per these data made available by the government. There are mounting concerns in the state government circles as well as the armed forces over the increasing number of COVID-19 positive persons from the armed forces personnel. Districts like Zinaboto have 61 active cases as of today, with 60 from the BSF personnel and 1 from among the returnee. States like Meghalaya has reportedly regulated the movement of forces, while Mizoram government has reportedly stopped the movement of armed forces in the state. Today's edition of 89 fresh cases in Dimapur takes the district's tally to 1,291. 167 persons have recovered, 2 deaths, 1 migrated, and active cases stand at 1,121. Meanwhile, in the state capital Kohima, 2 members of Raj Bhavan staff were tested COVID-19 positive and are in COVID care center. A Raj Bhavan tweet informed that the rest of all that were tested were found negative. The tweet said that the COVID SOP is in place. The district is in its second week of total lockdown, and Kohima has also witnessed surge in the number of cases. In a span of 2 weeks, the district has reported 322 positive cases, prompting the district task force Kohima to enforce the current spell of lockdown to conduct contact tracing and surveillance in different wards and colonies in the capital. The district has so far reported 539 positive cases, out of which 147 have recovered, with 391 active. Among the active cases, 1 is with mild symptoms, 1 is on ventilator support, and 1 has migrated. According to the Nagaland government COVID-19 War Room dashboard, the state's tally of positive cases now stand at 2,499. The recoveries stand at 659, 4 deaths have occurred, and active cases stand at 1,832. Highest recoveries from coronavirus were reported in the country during the last 24 hours. A total of 51,706 people affected with the virus recovered in one day, which is the highest figure since the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic in India. This has resulted in further improvement in the recovery rate, which reached 67.19% in the country. The Health and Family Welfare Ministry today said a total of 12,82,215 people have recovered from coronavirus infection in the country so far. The ministry said a total of 52,509 new cases of COVID-19 were reported in the country in the past 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 19,08,254. Presently, the total number of active coronavirus cases in the country is 5,86,244. In a single day, 857 deaths were reported, taking the nationwide toll to 39,795. The case fatality rate has further declined to 2.08% in the country. Maharashtra has reported the highest number of cases, followed by Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Delhi, Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal. In the northeast, Assam has reported 48,161 cases of the pathogen. A total of 5,628 cases have been reported in Tripura, 3,018 in Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh, 1,790. Meghalaya has reported 917 cases, Sikkim 783 and Mizoram has registered 504 infections so far. The overall number of global COVID-19 cases has increased to over 18.53 million, while the deaths have topped to more than 7 lakh, according to the Johns Hopkins University. The US accounted for the world's highest number of infections and fatalities at 47.7 lakh and 1.56 lakh respectively. Brazil came in the second place, followed by India, Russia and South Africa.
How do you feel on being able to have cleared the coveted exam after over a decade, since Sir Questionnaire was last in 2007?
I feel honored and humbled to have entered this elite club of civil servants. There have been many distinguished civil servants from our state. I would also thank God Almighty for giving me His blessings to be able to clear this exam, and I look forward to serving the state in the coming days.
Okay, was this your first attempt, or how did you start preparing for exam?
This happened to be my second attempt. My first attempt was in 2018. There I was able to reach the interview stage, but I could not make it to the final merit list. This time I was fortunate enough to have qualified with an All India rank of 133.
Okay, to crack the UPSC exam is still a huge challenge for many Naga youths. What will be your message to the youth of Nagaland?
My message to the Naga youth would be, I do understand that the civil service is a very tough exam due to the limited number of posts and the huge talent pool of resource that is drawn towards this post. So we do need to put in extra effort. We have to be consistent, we have to persevere, and we have to work hard till the very end. Just keep working hard, and you'll end up in the civil services, either at the union level or at the state level.
Okay, how would you like to bring change in the state of Nagaland?
For me, I would like to focus on making governance more citizen-centric. Ushering in good governance would be one of my key priority areas. So I would like to make government offices more people-friendly. I would like officers to attend the offices during the official office hours, and make accessing of government materials by common people much simpler and easier.
Okay. Who would you give credit for the achievements?
First and foremost, I would like to thank God Almighty for giving me this opportunity, this blessing, this huge blessing, I must say. After that, I would thank my mother, who has been a pillar of support to me. I also thank my friends, my family members, my teachers, my relatives, my siblings, all those who have stood by me throughout these years. I am indeed grateful to each and every one of them.
Okay, so many messages have been going viral in social media. with the state CM tweeting and also ministers and advisors as well as friends and well-wishers. How do you feel being recognized like this?
I'm deeply honored and humbled that the state government has been highlighting my achievement. I am especially honored that Honorable Chief Minister has even tweeted my achievement. It's a great honor for me, I must say. I would also like to thank the state government for all the support that they have given me. I thank the staff of Nagaland House as well as the Principal Resident Commissioner and Additional Chief Secretary, and also the Deputy Resident Commissioner for giving me the opportunity to be attached to Nagaland House, Delhi.
Okay, lastly a word on your new journey henceforth.
Yeah, my journey, I believe now it's going to be both challenging, exciting. So I'm really looking forward to it. I hope that all that I've worked for the civil services and the dreams and ambitions that I have for the service, I'll be able to put those into practice and hopefully make governance much better in the long run.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Well, that's all we have time for in this edition of News Broadcast. Do subscribe to us on our YouTube channel and also follow us on our Facebook page and Twitter as well, and stay updated with the latest from across the world, the country, the region, and from the state as well. Meanwhile, stay safe, practice safe health hygiene, and maintain social distancing wherever you are. But most importantly, take good care of yourself and your loved ones. Thanks for watching.